Welcome to Ladies Who Question. I am playing hurt, but you know what? I'm not infectious or anything. So, I mean, I've been sick for what, 6 weeks now or 7 weeks.
You trooper.
Not at all. You just do what you got to do. We all do.
Well.
But anyway, that's why I sound like crap. But you know what? The show must go on, right?
That's right.
Anyway, Lisa and Holli here, and we have 3 fun topics. Well, maybe one isn't so fun, but it's darn interesting. We're going to touch on the Oscars, that hideous thing that's going on with Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, and also her husband, frankly. I mean, he seems like he's involved as well. And wacky dogs. So.
And we're off.
We're off. Oscar noms and snubs. Is that how you wanted to frame this? Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to go over every nomination.
No.
I think movies, best actress and actor, that kind of sums it up. A lot of them were repeats of the Golden Globes. I have personally seen probably half the movies that have been nominated for an Oscar.
That's
so
helpful.
I will comment.
Okay.
My opinion, not anybody else's, just mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for best movie, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Why did they do that? They increased that years ago. But anyway, go on.
Didn't it used to be 5?
Yeah, it was like it was like 5, which is a manageable number.
Right, now it's 10.
Yeah.
So they got to squeeze all that stuff in for every movie. Here's the list.
Mm-hmm.
Anora, I saw that.
And you hated it.
I did. To me, it looked like AI could have written it. It was about a hooker on the East Coast. I think it was Brooklyn or somewhere around there. It's a dirty, nasty version of Pretty Woman, which is about a gal that works in a strip club who meets a Russian oligarch. Oligarch.
Oh.
Who's from an oligarch family with lots of money.
Wait, oligarch. Though you're talking about like
oligarch.
$1 billion, like
oligarch.
Massive. Okay.
Okay. I did not know the
That's okay.
exact pronunciation. And
it's kind of been in the news, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I always thought it was oligarch, but
it's Gark.
Oh, Gark.
Oligarch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oligarch.
Yeah.
Okay. And they hook up. They end up getting married. And it's just his family flies over and they get divorced. It's a total thumbs down. And also, she's been nominated. The actress has been nominated for Best Actress, which I'll get to in a minute. But it was just a boring, weird movie that anybody could have written. The Brutalist I have not seen. So it's on my list to see.
I haven't seen The Brutalist, but I did hear a news item quickly about AI was used to perfect the Hungarian accents of the 2 lead guys.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Conclave, haven't seen it. I know it's about the Pope and his sexuality.
Okay.
Dune, not interested. Probably won't see it because it's not my kind of vibe. Amelia Perez, which swept at the Golden Globes. I do want to see that movie. I don't know what it's about. I'm Still Here. No clue. A Complete Unknown. I saw it, loved it.
You saw it in the theater.
I saw it in the theater, and I think it should win several Golden Globes, but it didn't. I mean, not Golden Globes. It should win several Oscars, but it didn't at the Golden Globes. It was a disappointment. Nickel Boys. No clue. The Substance. I saw it. It was very, very hard to watch. It was something that I didn't imagine. It was a little sci-fi.
Yeah.
Very graphic. It's too hard to explain.
It just sounds horrifying from what you were telling me earlier.
It was on the edge of horrifying.
Yeah.
Wicked. I saw it and I loved it. It was great. So those are your best pictures, everybody. Now we're going to go to the best actors. Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. Like I said, I didn't see that. Timothée Chalamet, A Complete Unknown. Yes, I hope he wins. He should win. He did not win the Golden Globe. Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing.
Never even heard of that movie.
I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. I think it's a prison movie, Sing Sing.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Ralph Fiennes, who is amazing
Yeah, he's a great actor.
But he's nominated for The Conclave. And Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice, which I want to see. I've been hearing a lot of buzz about it. I don't know.
It's the one I was telling you about a couple of podcasts ago. So he plays Trump, and then it's Roy Cohn. I'm surprised what's his name didn't get nominated for. Oh, maybe he's Best Supporting. Roy Cohn, the lawyer who schooled. He was a terribly depraved human being, Roy Cohn.
Oh.
And he was an attorney, high profile, quite a corrupt attorney, well known to be just dregs of society. And he's the one who schooled Donald Trump in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeremy Strong.
Jeremy Strong, that's it.
Yes.
Was he?
He was nominated for Best Supporting.
Oh, good.
Okay. Best Actress. Cynthia Erivo.
Erivo. For Wicked, right?
For Wicked.
Yeah.
She was great. I loved it. Carla Sofia Gasson for Amelia Perez. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Mickey Madison for Honora, and she plays the big actress in Honora. She's the
lead.
Yeah, the lead actress, of course.
But you hated the movie, but do you think she did a good job?
I did.
Okay.
See, I finally learned how to like separate that whole thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a great job. Demi Moore for The Substance, which she did a great job.
But you said that movie was horrifying.
It was just horrible to watch. And I love to see her resurgence. Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. Don't know. Then we've got Best Supporting Actor. This is the Russian young man in Honora. It's Yura Borsov.
You are making a very good attempt at trying.
I would never be good at doing this.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a tough name.
Yura Borsov.
That sounds right?
Oh, I want to see this movie. The next one's Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain.
It's supposed to be like a comedy, but also
kind of maybe a little dark, but Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown. He's really good in that.
Yeah, it's Pete Seeger.
I love Edward Norton in general. I think he's a underrated actor.
I agree.
Okay, yeah. He's been in some really great pictures in the past. Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, I have to see that, and Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice. So that is the main people.
Wow.
The main actors, actresses in the picture. I'm not going to go through everything else.
Knowns and unknowns.
Yeah, exactly. And so the people that got snubbed are, so we've got Angelina Jolie for Maria Callas.
Oh.
Because she was nominated at the Golden Globes. Ariana Grande for Wicked.
That's shocking.
Shocking. Selena Gomez for Amelia Perez. She was nominated at the Golden Globes. Nicole Kidman for Baby Girl.
Oh, yeah, because it was getting so much press.
And she was also nominated at the Golden Globes.
Right.
I guess people automatically thought, oh, they're going to get a nomination for an Best Actress.
It does happen.
Daniel Deadweiler for Parallel. No, I've heard of Parallel. I've never heard of Danielle. No clue. And then Pamela Anderson for The Last Showgirl.
That's supposed to be surprisingly good.
I think
and she's
I
supposed to
that.
be good. Obviously, she wouldn't get an Academy Award nomination.
Well, she didn't. But
I'm sorry. This is the snub list.
This is the snub list.
Okay, I forgot.
And also, she did get a nomination for the Golden Globes. Another thing about her, have you seen her new look? She doesn't wear makeup.
Oh, that's been going on for a few years,
Right.
yeah. I'll tell you what, I would like to look that good.
I know.
In no makeup.
And she's so confident.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, people look like different people.
Yeah.
With their makeup on.
But when she was wearing makeup, it was pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
It was very rock star girlfriend.
Right.
Exactly. So, of course, she's going to look different, but I think she looks younger. And I think she looks refreshing.
Mm-hmm. I think she takes care of herself.
Well, her skin looks pretty good. But she's not, she's what, 55? Or what is she?
She's no spring chicken anymore.
No.
But she looks great with no makeup. Usually when you get older, like myself, I'm unrecognizable.
Oh, God. Well.
And it's like, I run into people on weekends that I see in the workforce and they go, I'm saying hi. They're like, who is that?
Oh, God, that's a real ego boost.
They're like, who's that lady? I'm like, oh, it's me. So anyways, we'd love to hear your comments on who you think should win, who you thought should have been nominated, or if you agree with the nominees or the snubs or the movies or whatever. Because it is a huge mixed bag this year.
Seems like. Yeah.
Yeah. But I just love following along with it.
Do you want to move on to Justin versus, or Baldoni versus Lively?
Baldoni versus
Yeah,
Lively.
Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, and her husband, Blake's husband,
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds,
the
is
power couple.
involved in this. Well, they are. I mean,
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very confused by the conflicting stories.
I know. We really don't know what's true and not true. His side, her side. Well, Blake was the first one to file a lawsuit against Justin. Sexual harassment on the set.
Mm-hmm.
And she cites several instances where she felt like she wasn't treated right and respectful. But in the course of all these of her filings, there was also a smear campaign that supposedly he said she went all out for.
Oh, this involves the PR people of hers, right? Okay, I remember hearing about that like months ago. Okay,
Right. And then the movie came out, which I did see the movie. Did you see the movie?
No,
I thought it was pretty good.
It Ends With Us.
Yes,
It's called. No.
It's not an Oscar movie. It's about a 6 or 7
Popcorn movie.
popcorn movie,
Yeah.
not movie theater movie.
No, okay.
Like you don't have to race out to the theaters for that one. So the bottom line is she smeared him, and now he doesn't think that anything that she's done to him has been fair, and she slandered him in the public and defamation of character kinds of things. And he just couldn't take it anymore. So he hired a big guns lawyer, Brian Friedman, who one of the best lawyers to have in the industry. And he's filed 2 suits. He's filed one against her and one against her production company,
Oh,
I believe.
boy, he's really going for it, swinging for the stands. Yeah.
And I guess there's a lot of evidence on both sides of why they did what they did.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like so many like texts, and there's a lot to uncover here. It'll be interesting to see how this all goes down.
Yeah.
Nastiness on both sides. And
So
at first I was team Blake, and now I'm leaning a little bit more towards team
Justin.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm confused by it because the bits and pieces that I have heard, it seems like she has legit, feelings about how she was treated because in light of, I don't know, stuff to do with she just given birth to a baby or whatever, stuff like that. But then when you hear his side, you kind of go, okay. But then there was that thing with, what do they call that? An intimacy coordinator, and she was saying I had asked for that and I didn't have it. And that's going to be a difficult one to unravel.
It's going to be tit for tat. I have a couple quotes here actually, I did say something I have to take back. Baldoni filed a $250 million lawsuit against the New York Times for the paper's reporting on Lively's allegations, accusing the outlet of having cowered to the wants and whims of 2 powerful, untouchable Hollywood elites. Okay, that's part of it.
Okay. That one's big. The New York Times one. Okay.
And then Friedman, Justin's lawyer, appeared on a podcast show to discuss Baldoni's plans to sue Lively into oblivion and pushed back on several of the actress's allegations, accusing Lively of not reading the source material for the film, refuting claims she was sexually harassed, and accusing her of orchestrating her own smear campaign against Baldoni.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This is involved.
So these are just little tidbits. I hope there's speculation that this could be filmed. They'll allow cameras in the courtroom, and they're kind of comparing it to Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Oh my God, Amber Heard.
Amber Heard.
Oh
Sorry.
my gosh, I remember that.
Yes.
Oh, that was a mess.
But that was kind of fascinating to
Oh,
watch.
it was fascinating. Yeah, it was.
And it went back and forth, and well, he won. And you know what? Good for him.
Who?
Johnny Depp.
Oh, Johnny Depp. Oh, yeah. I don't even remember the outcome on that one.
He was suing her for slander.
Oh, okay,
and ruining
that
his
was it.
career.
Okay.
Because he was canceled, basically.
Yeah, that was, how many years ago was that? It seems like forever ago.
It actually was probably maybe 2, not
Really?
very long ago. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, it was kind of recent enough to compare the two.
Yeah.
The Hollywood people going against each other, but there's a lot more at stake in this. So,
Well, a
yeah.
lot more money.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Wow. Well, thank you for that Hollywood Minute.
Well, thank you for listening. I just think it's a fascinating case, and
It is.
It's kind of pop culture of what's going on today.
I think it reflects on what's going on today. I couldn't agree more. You can integrate that. All right. Didn't you have something about
I have
wacky
something about
dogs?
wacky dogs, but I want to. Well, never mind. I'm going to do the wackadoodle dogs. Okay, now Lisa is a beyond dog lover. I mean, like doy. And so these are two different. I have a couple things to show her. A picture of.
You mean me?
Spaghetti-O. Yeah, because I want to know your honest opinion on how you feel dogs are being treated in these situations.
Oh, okay.
I
This
saw
could get
this
weird.
And I thought it was really funny at first.
Yeah.
And I was fascinated. But then I was like, is this crossing the line?
Is this going to be a video? This. Oh, ew. Okay. Oh my. Okay. These are dogs.
First place.
What the hell?
Oh, wait.
Oh my God.
Wait, yeah.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna post this stuff so you're gonna know what I'm reacting to. There was a TV show. These are dogs that are.
I couldn't
What is that? Like
believe
some
this.
kind of a contest, a
Yes.
grooming?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's a beauty. It's like some kind of. I don't want to say tattoos. But,
Okay, well, since we don't have video for this, I'm gonna explain.
But you'll
to
see
you.
it on our
This is
Instagram.
insane. That's nuts. Okay, these are dogs, and they look like largely giant doodles or giant standard poodles,
yeah,
standard
mostly
poodles,
that.
whose fur has been shaved or grown out, and they're multicolored. The first one she showed me, the dog looked like a zebra. So this dog, no doubt, went through hours and hours and hours of having their fur dyed, and I don't even know if that's good for them. And
Yeah, that's
and the
right.
dog is probably so bored, like, what are you doing to me? And that's, believe me, that one is the most tame of the several that you showed me. One had like a Christmas theme. It had like faces. I don't know, maybe a Santa face. I don't know what it was. The others were made to look like different creatures or just ornaments, Christmas ornaments, or I don't even remember it. I don't like it.
Crazily.
Oh my! That one's like the Barbie dog.
Mhm.
That's what it looks like.
Now this
Try to make
is
it look like
insane.
Barbie. I don't even know what those. They look like cartoon, cartoon characters that have been, the poof on the upper leg and then the poof on the lower leg. Oh, I don't. Oh God.
Then okay, keep talking
But
because I gotta find one
but the cartoon
other.
characters, it's like then the face is on it. So they've been spraying this dog. The dog probably wants to kill these owners or these groomers in their sleep.
Right.
And I remember a few years ago, maybe it was about 3 years ago, this was a show with, oh my God, what is that comedian's name? She's very blonde. She's got Australian. She was very heavy, but now she's been on
Oh,
Ozempic. And she was in Bridesmaids.
Right.
I don't remember her name.
Ah.
She was on this show. She was the MC of a TV show where they did this. And I remember tuning in. I went going, what are they doing to this? It was canceled very quickly.
Probably PETA immediately got all over them.
Well, I would hope so. I remember looking at this thinking, you got to be kidding me, and praying to God that it didn't catch on popularity. And I certainly changed my channel because I didn't want, just in case they're digitally measuring my viewing, I did not want well, who knows anymore, right?
Right.
I didn't want them to think that I was endorsing this. I was horrified. And it didn't last very long.
Dog abuse.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it is.
And then we have a trans dog.
What?
Trans raccoon.
Wait.
It's a trans raccoon.
Is that really a raccoon?
No, this is a dog.
It
This is
looks
a
like a
dog.
little dog that they turned into looking like a raccoon.
Right. So I call it the trans raccoon.
Oh my God.
I mean, what next?
I mean,
It's so
come
sad.
on.
Ugly.
It's ugly
But
and it's wrong and it's abusive. It's animal
Yes.
abuse.
You've got your dog chained up and you're
I don't like it.
fooling around with them forever.
Hours.
Yes.
Like the dog digs it. Dog doesn't know. Dog doesn't give a crap.
I know. It's sad.
Oh, that makes me really angry.
Okay. While we're on Doggyland, I have now. This was really just kind of came up in my feed, and I went, "Oh my god!" Totally different type of situation with the dog.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
Oh, that's horrifying.
Isn't that horrifying?
That's horrible. Yeah, the dog really wants to be dropped out of a plane. And what do you call that? Not paratrooping. What is it called? Skydiving.
Yeah.
The dog does not want to skydive.
Right.
Why?
Like, how does the dog land? It's free falling.
Well, apparently the owner or whoever doesn't care.
Right.
Or they would never do that to a dog.
Could you
and
imagine
no, this
how
is not
terrified the dog is?
No, and this is not a dog that's even attached to a human.
Right. That was
by
like,
itself.
where's mommy or daddy?
Okay, gee, I thought we were going to end on something fun and funny.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I just want to expose it.
No,
because
I'm
I'm
happy
like,
you brought it up.
But it looks like it's a trending thing.
This should I would, if I know who did that, I would personally hunt down the person and where they lived, and I would contact their police department.
Yeah, it shouldn't be legal. You can't throw a dog out of an airplane.
No, and someone thinks this is cute, and they've posted it on what, Instagram?
Right.
It's not cute. It's not funny. It's animal abuse.
It is.
I don't like that. Okay, well, I guess I made myself pretty clear about how I feel. I would do that. I would say that about any animal. No animal wants to do this.
Or be shaved and pulled and tucked for hours on end.
No, they want to be a dog. They want to have snacks. They want to be with their, loving owners, whatever, moms, dads, whatever terminology you'd like to use. They want to be petted. They want to be clean. They want to be fed properly and loved. I should have put that first. That's what they want. They don't want this shit.
And it's almost like, would a human like that? I mean,
no, I'm never going to jump out of a plane.
No,
but yet this person sends this dog out by itself.
Crazy.
The dog, I hope the dog just runs away, finds a better home.
I know. So anyways,
wow.
It's just a wild story. There's one more story I want to add.
Okay.
You know how we're always talking about AI?
Well, I mean, we do bring it up. Yeah, we do bring it up
because
a lot.
It's taking over.
Well,
it's like every day, everywhere.
Awareness,
Yeah.
I mean, information is our currency. We need to be aware of what's going on.
You might have heard of this story. A woman scammed into believing she was dating Brad Pitt.
Oh, I did hear a little bit about this.
She was scammed out of $800,000, by the way, because these people were able to get these photographs that are fake. And Brad Pitt was saying that he wasn't. The scammers were saying that he had cancer and he needed money. This crazy woman, so she is crazy because who would ever give $800,000 to somebody they don't know?
Where does she live?
France.
She's not even in this country?
No, she's not even in this country. They never met up, but through Instagram and then further communications, she ended up giving these scammers $800,000 because she was thinking that she was somewhat dating Brad Pitt. So they took his identity and his voice, because this is where you get the voice recognition.
There you go.
Or the voice duplication that sounds like them, because Brad Pitt's voice is everywhere. I mean, it's, in the movies and so forth.
Well, they can lift it, sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
of
they
course.
lifted his voice, so they made conversation sound like he was talking to her. Oh, yeah.
That's so
I
evil.
listened to it on a podcast today as well. I had a lot of driving time. And I can't even, they look like him. And it's like, I'm in the hospital and I need money for my kidneys.
I'm Brad Pitt and I need your money.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
and also,
right there, red flag.
How delusional to think that sight unseen, that Brad Pitt is enamored, not just enamored, but madly in love with you.
Right. It started with Anne. Her name is Anne. She's a French woman. Reportedly told a French station that she was first contacted online by someone claiming to be Pitt's mother, saying, "It's a woman like you that my son needs." And then that was the hook.
Oh
But
my
so she must have been
gosh.
vulnerable. I guess she was going through a divorce because I heard that today. But to start sending money thinking that you're dating Brad Pitt while he's in the hospital with kidney cancer?
Oh my gosh. I can just I
Mm.
can just hear now, "Oh, I've been to your winery." You know,
Oh,
the one in
right.
France, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
right, right.
Oh, I feel, this woman,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to call her stupid, but come on.
Yeah.
I more have compassion for her ignorance
Right. I agree.
because to be that lonely,
I know.
first of all, that breaks my heart. And the fact that she's not aware that this just couldn't be.
Right.
Oh,
I know. It's a sad story, but it just shows you that AI
evil is everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And comments were like, these scammers are everywhere. They're trying everything. I mean, just the amount of texts I get that are so phony. Do you get a lot of phony texts? You owe money. You owe money.
Block, delete, junk.
Everything.
Or
And I'm
block
just
report or whatever.
oh, you could do that? I got to figure that
Oh
out.
yeah, block. I'll show you. Block
please
and
do.
report junk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just, and we're,
And then delete it.
yeah. And we think we're pretty sharp about it. And
Well,
who knows?
I've just tried to pay attention because
Well, you've
there-
been,
well,
hacked.
I mean my ID has been my
Mhm.
ID's been hacked in so many different places. So now I'm super double extra cautious.
yeah. And you
You
guys
know.
should be too.
And everyone, I wish, you
Mm.
know what? Maybe we should try to do a podcast on ID theft.
We should.
That would be a good topic,
Right.
but we would really go in depth and really use the entire episode to talk about how it happens, what you can do preventatively, and what you can do post hack.
Mhm.
We've certainly got enough resources, to
Right.
tap into for something like that.
And there are different ways they're doing it today than they did it a year or two ago.
And tomorrow it'll
Yeah.
be even more
Mhm.
different and more
Mhm.
new and more innovative and more evil.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
gosh.
Ah,
Help.
golly.
Okay.
Well,
Anyways.
this rocks, man.
It's a wrap.
Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope we gave you a little giggle or a few giggles and some information and that you were a little bit disturbed by some of the information. And please leave us any comments if you'd like.
Alrighty.
And God forbid, by the time this airs, which will be in days, we're recording this on a Friday night, those fires are still going on in California. Because I
God.
can't, and
I
I
can't.
don't know if you heard, but a few people had been arrested for arson and are on video for arson, right? Obviously
How
setting
could
fires.
they need to go to jail for murder.
Absolutely.
People
Who would do that?
Oh, sickos.
I just don't get it.
I don't
Anyway,
either.
but
Okay.
yet people are naming their babies.
After guns.
Remember, and
After
remember?
firearms.
And
Yes.
remember, we left from last week.
Yeah,
We were
it's
talking
probably
about
the
those.
same sickos that are lighting fires.
Yeah. So anyway, on that happy note, hey, have a great day and several days after.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Harvey. Ladies Who Question is executive produced and edited by me, Lisa Dominique, and also executive produced by Holly Caulfield. Holly also does most of our research, and Claire Caulfield is in charge of technical assistance and social media. Music, My Lionheart. Sketch music by Florian Manx and Matthew Anderson. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, follow, rate, and review Ladies Who Question on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Send your thoughts to ladieswhoquestion@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and our website, ladieswhoquestion.com.
All content discussed on Ladies Who Question are the opinions of Lisa Dominique and Holly Caulfield and should not be construed as advice of any kind. By listening to this podcast, you agree not to use this podcast as advice of any personal or medical issue for yourself or others. This disclaimer also applies to guests or contributors to the podcast.